Rosa J. I am Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. And thank you for joining me. This is the I Am Talk, and I am actually coming from another page, my personal page, my page that people give me inspiration. I love my personal page. They always give me good talk, good godly information, and I am grateful. So I'm here to do my I Am Talk from this page today. How is everyone? This is my second live feed, and I think the first one I did from it might have been from this page too. I normally do it from my Rosa J. Hodge business page, but today I decided that I was going to stick with you guys. There are more people that I know on this page than any of my pages. So who am I? I am Rosa J, doing it God's way each and every day. That's my tag. It was given to me by one of my longest community, the Love Journey Inc. folks. Hey Janine, I know you're out there somewhere, and all my members there. So now, I was going to wait to see if just a few people came on. Wasn't it a beautiful day today? We just having talk, small talk. It was a beautiful day. It was a day of sunshine. It wasn't too hot. Everything was great. So today's talk, whoever's on, I am grateful. Share it out. We're talking about being able to create your own desires. And I did ask a question. I'm done. I did ask a question. Hey, Natasha, how are you? It's good to see you. Thomasina, hi. It's good to see you. That's my carrot bars and my One Soul Purpose team. I love these folks. They just show up. Share this out. The question is, do you give your desires shape, form, and action? Do you give your desires shape, form, and action? Do you do that? Do you shape it? Do you give it form and substance? And do you take action? So now one of the ways to take that into, share this out, like it, invite some friends. And then, hey Debbie, how are you? Think and Grow Rich. You know, I love Napoleon Hill. Have you ever read any of the other books that he's ever written? He's written some amazing books. I think my favorite of his books is Outwitting the Devil. I love that book. If you haven't read it, read it. But in Think and Grow Rich, he kind of breaks down different things that are basics and basic foundations for spiritual awakening, enlightening, growing your business. And one of the things that I agree with him about is about imagination. Children use it all the time. You know, you see them in there playing with their imaginary friends. They can tell you a story about what they thought about or what they desire. Children have such great imaginations. And we as adults kind of put that on the back burner when we grow up. That is not a good way to be. Imagination is the workshop where desires are created, formed, shaped. Imagination is what you see as a reality or that can or possibility. Imagination. Now there's a couple of things. There are two different kinds of imaginations. Of course, there are. One, you have selective imagination. Is that it? Or synthetic, selective thought. We were talking about that yesterday. I apologize. We were talking about conscious awareness yesterday, and it was synthetic. So you have synthetic imagination. That's when you see something and improve on it. Like they do with these telephones. You remember the first phone? It was that big old box. And then someone created another version. They didn't change the basic. They just added to it. And now you have all these cell phone companies, and all of them have a different aspect of the original. Learning to communicate, or having the ability to communicate with other people in many different ways. You remember when the video part came in? I remember that. Did you know that the first cell phone was created by a black man? He wanted to communicate with his workers. He was a construction owner. And he created this phone that they could carry around in their trucks so he could communicate with them. And then everybody and other people took it to another level. That's called synthetic imagination. Synthetic imagination. When you improve on stuff. And most of the things that we use today are an improvement on someone else's idea. And you can patent it. If you can see something that you can improve, you can patent your idea. You can take someone else's basic idea, book, whatever, recreate it, set it up differently. But that's imagination. We usually think about imagination in our sleep, and we probably do. But it's always good, too, that we can imagine in our awareness. In our awareness. Synthetic imagination. See something and improve on it. That's a good business. There are millions of people who have patents on other people's ideas. All they did was add one thing. And I remember one time, I have a lot of improvements. You know, I look at stuff that doesn't exactly work, and I say, but if we could just add this. And of course, it's not that expensive. It costs about $500 to patent and design and get all that all together. But there's another kind of imagination. It's called creative imagination. When you create something totally out of thin air, when you create a new idea, a new product completely, and when you're thinking about creative imagination, you ask questions like, what if? What would happen if? Suppose this happened. Why not? You know, you ask those kinds of questions that make you want to say, I remember one time thinking about how easy would it be to have, because I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I was thinking, what could I do or create that would make it easier to test your sugar? Where you didn't have to prick your fingers. If you look at my fingers and you see me in person, I have one finger that's kind of has a little black mark on it. That's all the times that I prick. That's my favorite finger, so I have to change to the other ones, right? But what if there was something that would test your sugar without having to put holes in your skin? I found out there is a machine that does that, but it has to be attached to your body. I was thinking about something a little bit easier than that. I'm still working on that. So now, let's take this into the financial realm, and I'm not going to be here that long. Back in the early days of Benjamin Franklin, they came up with the idea of IOUs, that which we call dollar bills now. And before, it was easy. I take my gold to the bank or to this person who, and Benjamin Banneker and the Rothschilds started the bank back then. And I take my gold there and they give me a slip saying IOU. I take the IOU back to the bank and they give me my gold. A couple of times in the United States time period, they took the dollar off the gold standard. It didn't just happen with Nixon. That was the latest time. And so now you take your dollar to the bank. You don't get gold. You get another IOU. But we believe that that's money. But what it's telling you is actually telling you that the bank owes you money. The bank owes you gold. No, it doesn't, because there's no such thing as gold. Even the bank doesn't have gold. They have more dollar bills. So it's a constant thing, but we learned this. I mean, we believe in this dollar bill, even though it's worth only 3 cents to a dollar. It costs more to print that dollar than it does to spend it, or the value. Someone told me, I think it was Rolita, she did a live talk and said that in order for the Bureau of Engraving to print that dollar, it costs at least 4 cents or more to print that dollar. That's more than what the dollar is worth. So now someone came up with a great idea. How to get gold to people like me and you. It's a great idea. I myself now have almost an ounce of gold using their system. I myself have partners that's partnering with me who are doing the same thing, and I'm being paid for in gold. And that's my savings account. That's my protection. If the dollar bill ever goes out and the money that I have in the bank goes away like it did in 2000, when was that? 2011. When the housing market fell and people lost their 401ks and money just disappeared. It didn't really disappear, it went somewhere else, but it got out of your account. And if that ever happens again, guess what? I'll still have my gold. I'll still have those thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gold that I can use easily and effortlessly because I actually have it and have a card that I can swipe just like you swipe your ATM card. I still have it, and it's easily and effortlessly. I just, instead of putting my little $60 in a bank to save, I put my $60-some in gold and save it. That was a creative idea. And I know that Harold Seitz said, what can I do to get gold into everyday people's lives? I can sell it by the gram. Nowhere else can you get a gram of gold. You can get an ounce of gold, a pound of gold, but you can't go to the gold exchange and ask for 1 gram of gold. Ordinary people can't. Maybe so. Some of you may be able to afford $2,000 some odd to buy an ounce of gold. I couldn't. But I can buy it by the grams on a monthly, weekly, or bi-weekly basis. I am grateful for Karatbars coming up with that idea, how to get gold in the hands of ordinary, everyday, working class people. So if you're interested in this brand new idea, I got 3 things that I suggest. 1, if you really don't understand what I'm talking about, on Saturday, on the 16th, between 2 and 5, I am having a cash flow game day. And we'll talk about that. So if you want to know, just leave a comment and I'll text you the address. Another thing, I have my link. If you want to know more about saving in gold and the company that I'm talking about, go to that link. If you like what you see, what you read, and you think you're capable, go ahead and sign up for a free account. It doesn't cost you anything for a free account. And then when you're ready to save, all you got to do is transfer your money from your bank and into your gold. I'm grateful for Harold Seitz. I am grateful for Karatbars because every time I look into my account, I see my gold rising, and it's off. It's not in the United States. So even if the United States wanted to take it, they couldn't. Shh, don't tell nobody. So it's a grateful thing. I am grateful for the fact that new ideas are coming out all the time. New ideas. So come on and join me for the game day on Saturday, 2 to 5. Call me through Facebook. Text me, say you're coming. Go to the events. It's on events. Cash Flow Day. And come on out and enjoy yourself. All you have to do is bring a snack, a drink, no alcohol allowed, water, whatever. And I'll see you then. Become an affiliate. No one can ever... Is somebody calling me? Somebody's calling me. No one... He who has gold has wealth. He who has gold has wealth. If you don't have gold, I guarantee it will be a living, loving experience. Be blessed. Share this out. Hi, Tiffany. Hey, Roosevelt and Mr. Hill. Phyllis, how you doing? Barry, it's good to see you. So look at the replay. Deborah Robinson, I need to talk to you. Please bring me my book. I love you. Come on out for Saturday. Those are my DC folks. Come on out. Have a great time. We're going to have some fun. We're going to learn about what it takes to get out of the rat race in fun, with real fun money. Be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.